crowd ready. Place packed in round one. They're going to need every bit of
opportunistic and look to run the big fella Joel Embiid.
And they're going to let Embiid hear it every single time he's involved. He wins the tip. 76ers have it. Get it to George. Step away on Anunoby. Very similar type of play types. George really banked it in from the base over Atlanta, the only team in the Eastern Conference to win in fewer than 7 games. Hart spins. Hart drives. Hart had it blocked by Oak. Drive. Lost it. Nearly got it back. And Hart does corral. Get it up ahead. Bridges. Attack mode.
And test the fitness of the 76ers.
Coming off that 7-game series nonetheless. And Edgecombe, who was simple playoffs, finds Hart in the corner. 6 to shoot now for Hart. Tried to bounce it for Bridges, and the kickball is going to reset it to 14.
The opportunity, but I think Philly, they got to get out in transition. They don't want to make it a grinded out game against these Knicks.
Brunson, pure.
He's got to pop on a dime, create that separation, knock down that mid-range. And Philly, on the other hand, they have struggled with their half-court execution. Give credit to New York.
And we'll see if Embiid continues to go right at him. Towns got the strip. No numbers, and Embiid picks up a tick-tack foul.
In his strength to play him straight up, and did a great job, as you said, on that play.
Embiid after the play grabbing his ankle, and Towns cashes in on a 3.
Tater, that big loosens, you step back and let it fly.
George off the screen, his response, not there. Nearly lost it. Half the shot clock gone. Towns looking for Brunson, couldn't find him, and then just tried to.
Lucky he didn't get called for a foul.
Yeah. Embiid is doubled. Skip it. Extra. George tees it up. George knocks it down. And is hoping to continue what was an efficient first round here into round number 2. Hart in the corner. In and out. Beat them. And he did from 3-point range.
They put Joel Embiid on him, and Josh Hart shot over 40% from the 3-point line in that series.
Edgecombe, right of his maiden campaign in the NBA. 3 to shoot now for New York. Bobbled around. Bridges got it off, but short.
Takes away a layup. High-level IQ play.
Embiid thought about it. He'll take. Can't make.
Getting him in that mid-post. They used him a lot to flex as a passer. And here it is again. Brunson sets that back screen. Now he can play.
And he can score. Count it in the
and finish. When granted, that's all about the personnel. You're worried about Brunson coming off a handoff.
Philly has gone to a tight rotation in the playoffs of essentially 6 players. Embiid looking to back down on Towns, and he just drew his second foul. Embiid and forced some changes in their defensive rotations. Tobias Keita was in foul trouble essentially the rest of the series.
Confident, having his team feeling like they can win.
So a tall task ahead. NBA assistant defensive coordinator Darren Erman. These two guys have concocted this group's defensive attack on a daily basis.
Drop, and you set a good screen. He can just walk right in. Got a great look from 3.
Paul George, nylon.
How about Paul continues with his hot shooting from downtown?
Now one over the top of Robinson, who catches the lob. It's an early Robinson up matter. Maxey, kick, George, extra, Edgecombe, all day. When he has made his 3 for their success. Brunson curls and puts through the J.
And that's going to be there all night in that coverage.
Embiid on Robinson. Wants the clear out. Embiid goes to work. Bounce it. Oubre the cut.
And Oubre, you better lock into both the ball and your man.
First assist for Embiid, who's averaging 7 in the playoffs. Brunson kept that pivot foot down just enough. Robinson playing him straight up again. Embiid draws the contact and doesn't get the roll.
It has just perfected the art of getting to the foul line.
And the Sixers in the playoffs, just 19.
One-on-one is nearly impossible, as we're seeing right here. You have to put at least 2 to 3 defenders on him, and when you do that, you can just be aggressive, get to the hoop.
Already more than half the Knicks' points. Bounce it outside, Deuce McBride in the game. Cut off by Grimes, the former Knick, and a foul on the floor. That will
mid-range jump shot attempts by Brunson.
Jordan Clarkson in the game as well. Averaged 7.7 points in that opening round series. Oh, that is the play. Maxey quiet so far. Embiid thought about it. Now he's looking to go right back at Robinson. Just got him to pick up his first. Instead, he'll settle and drill.
Playing at a high level. So smart, so skilled. that over the top.
Brunson at the last 9 for New York. Off the screen. Going to work. McBride will try and connect. 5-point New York advantage. Philly out of the timeout. Let's see what Nick Nurse cooks up here. George off the screen. Thought he felt the contact from Robinson, but well, we know that Nick Nurse is not afraid to try things. Let's say over the course of a series is Robinson.
Thing about this hack-a-Mitch philosophy, it takes them out of their rhythm and flow. They've been so good times, and he misses those free throws. They lose that offensive rhythm.
Grimes got open. Can't hit the three.
That split action, both went with the
crowd's almost cheering him on. 0 for 4.
Against the Knicks in 4 games this year. 51 from the field, 50 from 3.
Course of the season is going to get early first quarter minutes in game 1. Away from the ball. Brunson up to 14 points on 6 of 7 shooting. Anunoby will rise and bank in a 3.
Oh, wow. And making that a tough one. Anunoby going glass.
It was a long 2 for Anunoby. 5-point game. Oubre lost it out of bounds.
How pretty in the game right now. You think he would have tackled.
Set the back screen. Embiid, a lot of contact. And he is. Well, you're going to hear this chant from the Knicks fans a whole lot this series. A lot of auditioning. Things happen. Embiid, meanwhile, 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist in the first 10 minutes opening quarter. Brunson with the advantage. Cross, shake. Oubre stays with him. Brunson, tough one, doesn't go. And Oubre's there for the board.
How about
29 points in the series sealer against Atlanta. Turns the corner and lays it in.
Knicks, what he brings on the offensive end.
He's got the last 5 for New York, looking for more. Anunoby finds his spot, and he's fouled by Edwards.
That big toe and the three-point line. That's great vision there, Robbie. You know, they pay me the big bucks for. In game 6, he was like pitching the perfect game. Like everything he was doing.
You go here, Embiid, kick it, Grimes, pump, drive, back to Embiid, attacking the rim, he couldn't lay it in, and Robinson clears. Here they'll work for a good one. It'll be McBride on the fend-off. McBride likes it, and he gets the roll.
And I'll tell you what, this half point there finds a way to go down.
Embiid is 1 for 6. Maxey has only taken 1 shot, and he's fouled here. It'll be free throws with 7.3. Now both of the main bigs for New York are in the same boat. Take a look at the one more free throw here for Maxey. All 4 of his points at the line. 1.7 left. McBride in for Brunson. Brunson got it off in time. Just a little too strong. If you want to dive deeper into this or any NBA playoff topic, ask AI mode in Google search. And Anunoby with position.
And 1 rim.
Towns back out there with the 2 fouls. Drummond on the floor for Philly. George driving kick, extra, Oubre in the corner. Can't hit the 3. And inside for Towns. Reset now with McBride. Alvarado bounce it. Towns will fire. Can't cash. His minutes have dwindled a bit over the course of that first round series, but a couple of big games. What a find for Grimes. Can't hit the 3. Towns drive. Long strides. Can't finish. Good defense by Drummond. Better rebound by Towns.
And you know, Carl, this opportunity, I believe the first offensive rebound tonight for the Knicks.
It's George. It's a 3. PG.
If the guard's not getting over, Paul George is just walking right in to that step-in 3 off the bounce.
He's 3 of 4. Alvarado.
All come out, creates so much space, and he'll find the open man.
George. Not that time. Drummond just chewing up that glass. And
postseason, he will find. Well, how about the screen by Anunoby? It's uncomfortable to open up when that guy is shooting the ball at the left.
Oh, the find from George. And ahead, Grimes has to catch up to it. Still some numbers if they hurry. Skipping for Edgecombe. No hesitation. Can't hit the 3. Rebound Drummond, but a foul. That they've got so many vets on this team, but they have so much trust in this rookie that he's going to, even if he makes a mistake, do 10 great things to follow up on it.
Before your time, Noah.
There's no such thing. Timeless. Hart scoops it up. Bridges running the floor.
Paul George setting up Mikal Bridges in the open floor.
George driving kick. Oubre all day for 3.
And action as well. So Paul George can go get a bucket and has shown it in the playoffs.
New York dominating in the paint early. Hart from the outside, knocks it through.
Even though, as Grant said, 41% three in the regular season, he makes a pay there in that pick and roll.
Maxey pull up, no. Hart.
There, and he's complaining that he got hit in the face. I think he's right.
That's number 2 on Edgecombe. Alvarado. And the rebound with 4. New York averaged 55 in that first round series with Atlanta, as Maxey again just goes right at the big man. Robinson picks up number 3. A series in which New York lost in Game 7. Isaiah Hartenstein really had to take on the majority.
Keep an eye on that as this game progresses and how that plays out in the second half.
Well, this is where Carl
Anthony line, they've got 9 field goals so far in this first half. Bridges being swiped at by Drummond, and he finds the ball. Alvarado for Towns. Picked up by Drummond. Towns, fake, drive, into a crowd. And he's fouled? No. Can't hit the 3. Long rebound, Oubre. Second chance for Maxey. On the drive, and he finally gets one to go.
And somehow into the rim.
And gotta love the aggressiveness, too. 3 doesn't go, get to the basket on the next time around.
His first field goal of the night. Towns buries a 3.
To adapt and adjust, to experiment, try new things in the postseason, and you know you need that to win a series.
Bridges is going to pick up the foul, fighting over the screen. Really did not watch any of the series from 2 years ago, only this year's games. Embiid is doubled, and Embiid finds the slither of space.
And going to try to limit him.
Smart to go right at Karl Anthony Towns with those 2 fouls.
And Obi can't hit. And he'll take. Can't make the 3. Just past the midway point of this second quarter. Towns attacking the rim.
There.
Oh, the strip by Hart. Numbers the other way. It's Brunson on the outside. And Embiid been off from the outside. Hart just toppled over Grimes, but the foul's going to go. With Edgecombe, Embiid, Grimes, and Maxey. Hart into the paint. Spray it out. And an Obi drive. And Obi, the strong finish. 8 to shoot. Cross. Bridges stays with him. Edgecombe spins. Edgecombe floats. Too strong. Edgecombe picking up his 3rd personal foul.
Well, right now, if you're Philadelphia, you appreciate.
Looking for more on the fend off. Towns got caught. And an Obi with 2. And an Obi off in time. And he cans it.
Side mid-range, everywhere, getting it done.
Grimes, ball fake, drive, finds the cutter, and again, Oubre this time missed the bunny.
Syracuse way, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, well, what's that supposed to mean? 3:46 to play. Not all of us can be engineers. Half the shot clock gone. Towns fires it for Hart. On the attack, going right at Edgecombe, and he scores.
And I like how
it's an 8-0 New York run. Oubre, drive, Embiid feeling some effects of a hit on the outside. Remember,
Bridges.
So Embiid trying to work through it. He took a couple hits to the knee as well. Now dealing with potentially the ill effects of the appendectomy. Brunson going right at him. He'll pull up and hit.
And raises up over the top.
Maxey tight-roping that midcourt strike. Goes right at Towns. He draws the foul and puts it. Calls for Maxey after the slow start is up to 10 points. Give him 11. Didn't catch it cleanly. Bridges with a good look. And he missed the 3. Rebound to Hart. Second chance for New York. Bridges in the corner. Bullseye.
He gets that second look.
Embiid against Hutchinson. They'll let him go to work. They'll pull in and out.
That series shot 73%, so his ability to recover and play at a high level.
He is 0 for 1 after that first miss at the free throw line, but he does hit the second. The Knicks team matching their largest cushion of this first half. They're trying to go right back at Embiid, and this time he'll fly in for the easy duke.
And right now, the Sixers are going to have to find a way to get some stops.
Brunson makes that difficult.
Just too easy.
Final 90 seconds of this opening half. George dancing on Hart. He'll pull. Tough contested shot. Maybe tough for some.
Those count.
4 of the 5 starters in double figures for Philly. Brunson gets the roll.
It is that type of night for Jim. He makes that 21 in the first half.
Maxey slicing his way through the lane. Shooting 2 of 5 from 3 with those 21 points. Working on Grimes. Got him in the air, and he'll draw the contact. A Cup MVP this year. The Knicks the first Cup champ to move past round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Up to 22 points now. Excuse me. It's in Game 5 against Atlanta, and 140 in the Game 6 win. Is now up to 71. George back to Maxey. 2-for-1 opportunity here. Maxey will take it, and he can't hit. Hart, 3-ball, short. Weak side rebound goes to Bridges. 3 seconds left. Brunson got it. Ends the first half with a bang. 27 points through 2, and the Knicks lead by 23.